Hiya. Good morning. We are going to be doing a Magic Kingdom day. I've got the multi-pass. That's the new fast pass system. It's kind of like a hybrid between the old system when it was included with your Disney vacation package, where you get to choose three at a time, one from a higher tier and two from a lower or middle tier, I guess you could call it. Once we tap in, this is the new change. So once you tap into that first one, which I do have an early one around 8:30 a.m. Once I do that, I can book another one. It's pretty much like um, the lightning lane system that we were used to before when you had to pay per day. That's why it's kind of a hybrid. So once I tap into that first one, I can book another one. And then once I use another one, I can book another one. So we're going to see how it works today. I've only used it once before, so hopefully it goes well. We'll see how we do. We've got a good day lined up so far. I do like that you get to pick three at a time to start out with. I did get the virtual queue for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I've not done that before, so I get to cross it off my bucket list today. So join us on our trip to the Magic Kingdom.
And so I went, and you I went, sure.
Tiana was right. There are musicians out here, and they are good.
They're the bees and leaves. I would love for y'all to play my party tonight.
We'll be there for you. We'll dig ya, we'll dig ya, we'll dig ya all the way down. We know where you're going and we're going with you. Take you all the way.
They all come to the party to play, but let's explore a bit more. They sure can play, but we've got to keep searching high and low.
How long can I know?
Time to make big and to get shiny. Shiny, 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 shiny. Y'all ready to get
Where'd they go?
Don't know.
We have to find them. These tiny musicians you found sure do bring the heat.
You enjoy getting tiny. Now let's get you back to your big, beautiful self.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure, my first experiences with it, I think it's a huge upgrade. I was a little disappointed when Splash Mountain was announced to be closed and changed or converted over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, but I feel like it is perfect. It's a beautiful attraction. The story is much more connected. You are supposed to be recruited for the big song, or you're the bandmates that are supposed to be recruited for the song or for the band, and it's really great. I love the part when you get shrunken down to size and everything is enormous, like that bongo frog. That was great. I love all the dips and the drops and the water level on this attraction. The music is probably the standout here. The music and the characters that they created for this ride. It's very cute. The kids are going to love this one. They may not have loved Splash Mountain so much. It's less intimidating and more happy-go-lucky. The music is just incredible. I know it's unique music that was created just for the ride. But yeah, this ride's a winner, and it's an A+ in my book. And if you want to see my picture, I'll put it up on the video now. But this was an incredible opportunity, and I'm glad I got to do it for the first time. It took me a long time. I know it's had some issues with the ride system and it going down, but it's really a great attraction, and it's going to be a hit for many, many years to come.
I'm going to go get the Creme Brulee Croissant over at Gaston's Tavern. Haven't had it before, but it looks really good, so let's head that way. Loving the Christmas music.
The Creme Brulee Croissant at Gaston's was fantastic, as I said in another section of this video, but it was $5.49. They really have upped the menu. Of course, you can get that huge cinnamon roll with the extra icing here by request, but this Creme Brulee Croissant is a game changer. And if you like pastries that are sweet and taste like a croissant with a little bit of vanilla bean custard inside of it, it was amazing. I know I didn't show exactly the interior because I was so hungry, and it was a little bit messy, so it got all over my fingers, but it was a really good messy. It was not short on the vanilla bean custard, and it really just tied the whole dish together. So if you're ever in Fantasyland, get this Creme Brulee Croissant. You won't regret it for $5.49 at Gaston's Tavern.
Here's a secret, kind of secret, passage to Tron or Tomorrowland from Storybook Circus. Yeah, don't walk all the way around. If you're going to Tron or Space Mountain from Storybook Circus, just cut right through here. It's great. Since they opened up Tron, it's awesome. Yeah, I rode Tiana's for the first time, and it's fantastic. Like, I feel like the drops are the same, and somehow they feel a little bit different, so that's really cool. Yeah, I loved it. So cross that one off the bucket list. Also can cross off the Creme Brulee Croissant. Oh, it's really loud. Creme Brulee Croissant over at Gaston's Tavern. That is fantastic. That's the best $5.49 you'll ever spend if you like pastries. So now we're just heading over to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. We had a good morning so far with the multi-pass. maybe go do the people mover.
Galactic travelers, welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Anna. I'm Tomorrow 5.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Borat 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not take flight while on board. Thank you.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Traders. Transfer to Green and Red Lines.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny people mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny board. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer seen.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks of the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Rocking out.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy Hero 31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you. Paging Mr. Morrow. Mr. Tom Morrow, please contact Mr. Johnson at the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you. Attention all visitors from Galaxy Hero 31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, a celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
Thumb trigger on your laser cannon fires a single ion pulse. Got to exert forces where it counts. See what is left.
So close. Can I do that?
Prepare, read, joystick.
Tomorrowland Speedway is jamming out the Christmas tunes today with the overlay. I'm pretty pumped. I got 999,999 on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin for the first time, so I'm celebrating with a victory lap right now. I don't know what to do with my hands though. My legs don't actually fit in the driver's seat, so that's a little fun. I'm riding passenger seat here. It still works. I like this one at night though, at Christmas time. Right now they got the music going. This is the hardest driving ever. I feel like this really intimidated me for driving for the first time. The alignment could use a little work, you know? I'm debating if I want to wait in line for Tron or not. They don't have the virtual queue anymore. $999,999 feels good. It's a good victory lap. Driving the number 33 car, driving real good today. Actually, that's a lie. It's not. They never do. Good old number 33 car. Still wet from Tiana's Bayou adventure, which Tiana's was amazing, by the way. I loved it. Loved all the animatronics. I feel like there's more drops, even though I know it's the same ride track, but it felt like it. Or maybe they were implemented or integrated into the ride a lot better than before, but I'm a fan. I'm productive today. I got that Magic Pass going. I had a Creme Brulee Croissant with some vanilla bean custard. That thing was the best $5.49 you'll ever spend, I guarantee it. I've already done Big Thunder Mountain, which will be closing for refurbishment in January. I got Tiana's done. I got People Mover. I got Buzz Lightyear. I got Tomorrowland Speedway. Soon going to jump on the Mad Tea Party. That's going to conclude our journey here. Hopefully I don't get bumped too bad on the return back.
Is well stuffed with priceless first editions, only Gaston.
greatest writers the literary world has ever known. They have all retired here to the haunted mansion. We have 999 happy points. But there's room for 1,000 penny volunteers. If you should decide to join us, final arrangements will be made at the end of the
What a full morning at the Magic Kingdom theme park. I've gotten the Christmas spirit. I think I'm hungry and a little bit thirsty, so I might head over to the Contemporary and... oh, here we go. There's a monorail. It's a thing of beauty. As I was saying, I'm going to head over to the Contemporary and hop on and see if I can get into the Steakhouse 71 lounge. Get a little beverage and feeling a stack burger today. So let's see how this goes. It is just a short, like 10-minute walk from Magic Kingdom over to the Contemporary Resort, which is nice. But yeah, at the Magic Kingdom today, we had the multi-pass, the new Fast Pass Plus system, and it was very effective. I finished up with Haunted Mansion, and that was kind of funny because it actually took 17 minutes, and I got stuck on the we're going out of the attic. I got stuck right in the middle there when you're like kind of leaning back, so it was kind of funny. It was a kind of nice chiropractor day there, but got a lot of rides done. Now I'm walking over to the Contemporary Resort, gonna get a bite to eat and something to drink, so join me. The Steakhouse 71 lounge was packed. I think there was a convention in town or something like that, and there is convention space there, so I had to pivot, like I said in the video, and I went for the Outer Rim bar, which I got a Buffalo Trace bourbon, one of my favorites, and then at the Contempo Cafe, which is their quick service, I got a spicy chicken sandwich, which was really good. The fries were really great, as always, but it was just a nice little stop and just an example of how sometimes you're going to have to pivot when on a Disney World vacation. Things don't work out like you plan in your head, and you have to be open and go with the flow and, you know, pivot to the chicken sandwich and the bourbon. That's still a great day. You're still not working. You're still at Disney, and it's a fantastic experience. Well, I had to pivot and go to the Contempo Cafe and Outer Rim bar, but it was still great. That's what you got to do here is pivot when it doesn't work out, but the Steakhouse 71 lounge was slammed. So I wasn't going to wait for that, but turned out great. crowds aren't too bad today. This is a Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party date, and that means the park closes at 6 p.m. So if you're able to, I feel like if you want to do Magic Kingdom, this is the day to do it. The Not So Scary and the Very Merry parties are really, really good days to come and hammer out all the things you want to do, because the crowds are lower on those particular days.
Forgot to record my outro for the video yesterday at Magic Kingdom because my battery died and I didn't do it on my phone, but here it is. It's the following day. I'm still reminiscing about the incredible day I had at the Magic Kingdom using the multi-pass system, the Lightning Lane multi-pass that is. It was an incredible day. I just want to kind of go through the list of all the attractions that I got through with the multi-pass system. And first thing, I had Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which was Lightning Lane Multi-Pass Tier 1. That was the first one I booked. And if you're not familiar, you can book it up to 3 days in advance for annual pass holders. If you are staying on property at a resort, you can book up to 7 days in advance at 7 a.m. in the morning. So I do like that it takes away the need to have to wake up at 7 a.m. every single morning to use the Genie Plus system. But I like that. Moving on, this is one I did have to wake up for at 7. I'm getting old now, so I wake up at 6:30 anyway, pretty much every day. But Tiana's Bayou Adventure. That was a virtual queue that I had to book at 7 a.m. I got boarding group 27. It got called about an hour into the morning, or park open, so that was great. The People Mover, that was just a classic and standby. They don't offer a Lightning Lane for that, so that was great. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, where I got Galactic Hero for the first time. That was a multi-pass that I booked after Big Thunder Mountain, so as soon as I tapped into Big Thunder Mountain, I pulled up my Disney Experience app, and I booked Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. Next, number 5, Tomorrowland Speedway. That was my victory lap, and I used the multi-pass for that. I booked that after I tapped into Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. The Mad Tea Party, that's again another multi-pass, booked after the Speedway. Hall of Presidents, that's just a standby line, it's a show. I've never done that before, so that was another one I crossed off the list today. Haunted Mansion. This was one that I originally booked 3 days in advance with Big Thunder Mountain. That and the next one, Pirates of the Caribbean. Big Thunder Mountain is a tier 1. And then That's some of your more in-demand attractions like Peter Pan's Flight, Jingle Cruise. These two, Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean, these are a tier 2 ride. So you can book 1 from tier 1 and 2 from tier 2. Number 10, Magic Carpets of Aladdin. I booked this after the Mad Tea Party. And I kept kind of fiddling with it because I didn't want to go over there and ride it. I was trying to group it together with Pirates of the Caribbean since it's right there. So you can modify within the app. So the way that I did it was I would just keep changing it about 45 or like 15 minutes before the actual ride time happened. I would just keep moving it back to the current time. And you can do that until you find a time that's suitable for you. So that was very nice to do. And then last but not least, I didn't get a chance to film it because again, my camera was dead. But Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, that's an individual lightning lane or a premium lightning lane that you can purchase individually. And I purchased it for $13. It popped up when I was walking back from the Contemporary Resort. And I said, sure, why not? So I rode it, and it was a great time. So I apologize for not getting that in the video, but it was a good time. And just to give you an overview or like a review of my day, I got there around 8:30 a.m. and I stayed until 4 p.m. And I have a feeling if I stayed until park closed at 6 p.m., I would have had no problems getting every single ride completed using the multi-pass system. Granted, this was a lighter crowd day, and let's say Thanksgiving week, Christmas week, New Year's, it's going to be much more challenging to do so, but the multi-pass system is incredible. You're guaranteed at least 3 attractions before arriving, so you can really set up your day for success. So keep that in mind. This is a really good system. I paid $29 for it for the Magic Kingdom. That's going to be the most pricey of the 4 parks, with Animal Kingdom being the lowest due to the number of attractions available. But another option you could explore is, say you're going to do an Animal Kingdom morning, save you a little money there, book it at Animal Kingdom, and then park hop on over to Magic Kingdom. I think that's a good way to save some money. And there's so many attractions at Magic Kingdom that you're going to get quite a few attractions using the multi-pass system. But like I said, I feel like I could have done everything. I just didn't have it in me. I was satisfied and didn't want to do it, but it was a great day. Knocked off some bucket list items for the Magic Kingdom and just Walt Disney World in general. So the big one today was Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I was so excited to ride it. I loved it. Really loved the drops. Loved the music. Loved the characters. It's a winner in my book. Cross that one off. The Creme Brulee Croissant over at Gaston's Tavern, $5.49. Was incredible, and I highly recommend it. The Hall of Presidents, I've never done it before, but I thought it was fitting a week after the election to go do it. It's a little bit lengthy if you catch it in the wrong way. It's a 22-minute runtime show, so if you catch it wrong, you're going to be waiting 25-30 minutes, which I did. But it's a cool little hall where you can walk around in air conditioning and look at some memorabilia from all the historical items from the presidencies. And last but not least, in my greatest achievement so far to date, I became a Galactic Hero on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. I got a 999,999 points, and I am a Galactic Hero now. So it was a wonderful day for First at the Magic Kingdom. And thank you for joining on today's adventure. And remember, never let anyone sign your checks.